Grand Rising, everybody. Wrong button. Good morning, Grand Rising. How are you guys doing this wonderful Aloha Friday? Aloha Friday. Good morning, Patty. Good morning, Pauline. Good morning. That was an interesting little snort there. What was that? Grand Rising. Good morning, Nina. Aloha Friday, sister. Hello, everybody. How are you? If you are new, welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm Earth Angel Jamaica. It's a blessing and honor to have you here in this place, space, and time. This is where we come together Monday through Friday, setting the intention to give ourselves some self-nourishment, some self-care. We focus on that art of self-care. We nourish ourselves, mind, body, and spirit, giving ourselves this little hour to come together, do a short little guided meditation. We do a little reading for some inspiration, some guided inspiration. Then you do some card pulls for some further guidance and inspiration combined in to wrap it all up. Thank you, Pauline, for tagging everybody. Grand Rising, my beautiful Auntie Kelly. I'm excited. I get to come see my Auntie Kelly today. I get to go on an adventure today and do rounds and see my family. And not going to hang out along with anybody. I'm going to do more like a stop and drop thing because a few of them are still under the weather, but I'm going to drop off some care packages to those. But those that are not, I get to go hang out with, like my Auntie Kelly. So I'm super excited about that. Hello, my beautiful sister Moonchild, Miss Sarah Moonchild in the house. So how is everybody on this wonderful Aloha Friday? How are we all feeling? I'm craving a weird combo today. I've got alkaline water for the body, alkalining. My body's like, okay, realigning, we're calibrating. And you guys are going to think this, I think this is a little crazy for breakfast, but I'm totally craving beets. I'm eating beets, just straight beets. I love beets. I hated beets when I was young, and I absolutely just love beets now. I can't get enough. I would think I was pregnant. I was craving them so much. But what I was laughing about with spirits, where I was like, gosh, I'm craving so much like I'm pregnant. And I kind of got this little like nudge in it. Like my guides kind of laugh at me and kick me sometimes like, well, you're birthing all these new creative ideas. I've really been focused on being creative and tapping into my creativity and source energy and the elements of the earth, you know, using the crystals and doing the wands and my creativity. And it's like so on point, of course, right? This root, very rooty chakra, getting into those roots and connecting with that ancestral energy. So that's what I got going on today. Good morning, my beautiful Miss Karen. Good morning. So glad to have you. I got to also yesterday go art. I think that's why I feel so light and amazing today. I took the advice that I got at our guide in my meditation yesterday, which was to go play, and got to hang out with my beautiful sister, Miss Karen, and we got to do these amazing mandalas that I started, and you guys, I'm telling you, she's working on a workshop right now to put this together to bring it to all of us as a group. If you're interested, just FYI. It was so amazing. She did a beautiful guided meditation with me and had me get my symbol. And then she has this beautiful information that shares about what different symbols mean and how they're working in your life. And it was just so on point with what I got, a word that I could use and a symbol. And we did painting, and it was just beautiful. So I'm excited that she's putting that together as a workshop, and it's going to be something that'll be offered on Earth Angels in the very near future. So because it feels so, I just, again, spirit knows exactly what I needed to, right? I needed to go play. I feel more connected. I feel more grounded. I'm getting more of that balance happening. Is that Teddy over there? I can't see. I see, maybe not. Hello over there. Hello. Welcome. All right, guys. So hello, beautiful Leanne. I love it. We've got everybody in the house. So since we've got such a full house today, let's get into our guided meditation. I don't want to go over just chitty chatty. FYI, if you are watching in Facebook land, I did just now, boom, there it is. 2 times got the ding that they are saying that they're interrupting the feed. I don't know why. I don't know what that's about. So if you're having trouble over on Facebook, please do hop over to the YouTube channel. I have pinned it in the comments in the Facebook link so that all you have to do is come over. If you're just jumping on, it's Earth Angels Heaven Sent, and it is a picture of a purple lotus flower is the symbol. And we don't seem to have any issues over there. Or TikTok. Normally TikTok we do really well. We don't have any problems with our feed. Yesterday we were having some wonkiness, so you know, you never know. You just never know. You're running over there. Okay, Pauline, run on over there. I'll give you a second to get over to that YouTube channel just so we don't get any interruptions. Because they don't mind us doing these little guided meditations together. We don't get no wonkiness from them. But we'll go in and practice together. This is one of the tools that, you know, that's what we're about here on the Morning Brew, is practicing the art of self-care, learning how to nourish ourselves, mind, body, and spirit, learning about different tools and different things that we can use to balance our own personal energy, understanding what the art of self-care is. Okay, Leanne, good, cool. So now, yes, see, jumping around, everyone's jumping over to other. They're like, I love it. Give it everyone just a second to do that before we get into it. And I love sharing with you guys how powerful we are, in the sense of we have these tools. We have, you know, we have crystals, and we have different essential oils, and we have different foods that we can use in different colors, and all of these different things to help us to balance our own energy. But one tool that we have that is always with us, we might not always have certain things with us, carried with us, is that power of using our intuition, our mind, our breath, and the power of just going within and using a meditation. And what we learn on here, right, is meditation isn't always about just being silent and just listening in stillness. We can go in with intention to gather information. We can go into a meditation standing in line at the grocery store with our eyes open and completely present in this space, but through the power of our mind and the power of our breath, be sitting there and breathing in love and exhaling love, breathing in peace, exhaling peace. And just through that power of our intention, of what we are transmitting, what we are bringing in through the power of our mind, we're filtering that right into that energy in, and we're transmitting it out. And that's the power of thought, the power of our mind, the power of our consciousness, our ability to be conscious and use our energy as a tool, mastering our energy for ourselves. And what happens? We're seeing that ripple effect, right? Especially lately, this energy we've been sharing about people seeing angels. You guys, I'm telling you, I'm even seeing things now in this I've been seeing in the spiritual realm for a long time, but now I'm starting to see things right before my own eyes that I'm like, holy Toledo, this is amazing. But that is the shift. That is the elevation of this consciousness and us coming up and gaining new perspectives. And it's through us practicing this tool of going within and mastering our energy. So, good morning. All right. I think I've given everybody enough time to get from one platform to the next, over here, there, get where we need to be. Good morning, Angela. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, sister. Welcome, Victoria. I love it. Boom, 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 boom. Now everything's popping up. It's always divine. I just love how divine everyone gets here just on time. So, part of our spiritual practice, nourishing ourselves, our self-care, using this power of intention. Let's do this together. Let's practice using the power of our minds. We've been practicing this week, giving you guys a little example of what's coming up. I'm doing a workshop, not this coming up week, but the following week, the 22nd and the 29th, I think, 23rd and 29th. I'll look at the dates again here before we're done and tell you guys, but doing a little visioning workshop. And what we've been practicing in our short little guided morning meditations is just really showing you guys how powerful using meditation with the intention of getting some visions, getting some ideas of how to come in alignment with what Spirit's highest good, Spirit's biggest and best vision for us is. It's so important we practice learning about our goals and how important it is connected to our prosperity for us to have goals and us to have visions and dreams and connect with that. And I'm a big believer that it's equally as important once we have that within our heart, what we know we want, for us to come within and then communicate with the spirit within us and say, you know, what is your vision for me in this too? Because it's it's just amazing the information we can get and how much bigger and broader universe is compared to what some of our old thinking is, and how that can really expand our consciousness and our awareness and our ability to set our goals and to grow and expand, and for them to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's important, that we're always growing and expanding. Okay, so it's good to see what spirit has. So with that in mind, today when we go into our intention, we're setting our mind to, we're going to go venture into using, I'll guide you guys in like I've been doing, the power of going into our heart center, and just going to spend just a minute there, knowing you can always go back there later on. This is a short little group thing, but quick as well. And it's just to show how powerful things can be quick, or we can take our time in there and really gather even more greater information if we'd like. So going in with the intention of what is just for today. And we might want to do it for the weekend even. What do you have for the weekend? That's what I did today when I did my guided meditation. I said, hey, Spirit, what do you got for the weekend for me? And I got a beautiful outline, and I'm excited about my weekend. And it's, again, better than I could have even imagined. I've learned to surrender to that. It's awesome for me. It's like getting a plot line in a choose your adventure. You get to do this or this, Jamaica. Which would you like to do today? You know, and it's awesome. So with that being said, let's start off. If you're in a situation where you're driving or operating heavy equipment or working where you can't completely dive into this meditation, just listen in. Good morning, my beautiful sister. There's Kelly, just in time. Go ahead and just listen in, and know that you can always come back and replay, or you can listen in and do this on your own when you're in the situation where you can. Let's start with our dry bathing, right? Right hand, left shoulder coming down, left hand, right shoulder. Again, this is something we should practice. I'm a big advocate of dry bathing daily. This is something we can practice anytime we're out and about and we're in public. Anytime you're in public, there's static cling that happens. Everybody has energy. We are all massive energy forces, and we are all transmitting energy out. Just like if you've ever walked through a store or walked through a space and you get static cling, you touch something and you get that pop, that happens to us in the world. So it's important we can shake that off before we go into anything. We just want to clear, cleanse energy field, okay? Then I invite you, let's start with connecting with our energy again today. That was fun yesterday. Start with taking your hands, palms together, and just vigorously rub them together. I want you to feel that heat. Get that heat in there. Do you feel that friction? Feel that life energy just coming together in those hands, and then stop. Pull them apart. Feel the heat, the tingling, the sparks in between that. A magnetic pull. We all feel a little differently, have a different way, but you can feel that energy flowing so beautifully through those hands, through those palms, through that energy. Connecting to that beautiful energy that you are. I invite you to take those hands now and place them over your heart center. If it's more comfortable for you to place them in your lap, palms up, that's okay too. Whichever is more comfortable for you. And then I invite you now today to just close your eyes, allowing those palms now, still feeling that energy flowing through those palms, and then taking a deep breath in. And feeling those lungs expand underneath that energy, feeling that life force energy through those lungs, wider and wider. And as you exhale, releasing, just connecting, feeling that pulsation, feeling that oxygen as it flows through the body. Each breath, you're just deeper and deeper connected with this mind, this body, this spirit, as this oneness, this wholeness. With your eyes closed, we just have this blank screen. I invite you now to use the power of your imagination to set the intention to venture into the heart center. And it's from this space you're going to see a staircase appear before you. And it's going downwards. It might spiral, it might go straight down. And I just invite you to continue with your breath, each breath in, exhaling, start to step down deeper and deeper. With each exhale, we're going deeper and deeper into our center, into our personal heart cave, our cave of wonders, our guidance system. And down at the bottom of those stairs, you're going to see a bright light. Each breath in, you see that light getting brighter and brighter, guiding you down, down, down. Each exhale, deeper, deeper, till now you reach the bottom of that staircase, and you see that beautiful light. And this is your space. This is your beautiful heart center, your cave of wonders, your place of divine guidance, your unique space where we all feel, hear, see, smell, all different. We receive. And this is your place of being open. And I invite you now just to continue for the next few moments to breathe in deep. Exhale, connecting with that light. And in this place, just what is for your highest good? What do you need to know today to assist you for your highest and best good for today or through the weekend? Continuing to just breathe in and out that beautiful energy as you receive this information. Moment or two to bring it in and just give thanks for how amazing and how quickly we can come in and just get grounded and get divine guidance, this beautiful GPS system we have in this heart center of ours. This is our sacred space that we can come to anytime just through the power of our knowing that it's right here within us, using our mind and our breath to come inward, listening to the whispers of spirit through our heart. I invite you to give gratitude for however, whoever, wherever you receive this information. Give gratitude for this space. Gratitude for that knowledge that we can come back into this place at any time, any space, using the power of our breath and the power of mind. And I just invite you now to make your way back to that staircase, knowing that, again, you can come back here anytime you're ready, offering your thanks and reconnecting with that breath and allowing each breath in and out to start bring you up the staircase, back up, up. As you see a light again at the top of the staircase, you're coming back up, out of your spiritual heart center, out of your cave, back into the physical body, up, up, up. Allowing that breath to bring you back into this physical here and now, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, shaking those arms, rotating the shoulders. When you're ready, slowly opening the eyes and fully just returning right back to the here and now. Giving yourself a hug. Just grab yourself up in a big hug for a moment and just take a few deep breaths with those eyes open and feel that connection. Feel that divine, this beautiful temple, this beautiful gift that you have from spirit. And all the wonder that lies right here within you. How amazing is it? Right here. How powerful each of you are. Whew. Namaste. Thank you so much for allowing me to do that meditation with you guys. Oh, wow. Fingers pulsing, heart racing for a second, like a jump start, complete golden light at top. Yeah. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 da. I just love it. I get so excited to hear about your guys' visions and your experiences with it, because I have so much fun in them. I really do. They're just, I just love this. This is like, I'm so high on life with meditation, if you can't tell. And do you see how just a quick little tap into your little center? Did you guys receive that information that you were looking for? And if not, know that you can go back in there. You can guide yourself just through that power of breath and knowing that you're going into your heart center and setting that intention. And sometimes if we need to, we can even ask, hey, I need a guide to bring me down into my heart center. I've asked for that. I've had guides take me into when I first started learning that this beautiful space was available to me. I was a little slow learner. I had guides bringing me down into this. So those are things we can do just through the power of our intention. I finally saw a guide and he put his hands on my shoulders and kept showing me a rainbow. Then I turned to a child that he tossed in the air and held. Oh my goodness. How beautiful is that? What a message for you. Wow. So much love and more rainbows. And there's such a beautiful rainbow energy, you guys. Again, right? That's the rainbow prophecy, the shift in the global consciousness. When we go in and we connect with that energy, we're radiating that. That's you radiating that rainbow love, right? And the whole world. Think about how happy we get when we see a rainbow. I mean, just seeing it. Right? And then if you're walking around and you're radiating that energy, which you do, my beautiful, you are that rainbow, right? How powerful is that? Globally for everybody. It's so amazing. So thank you for being a rainbow. Thank you from a fellow rainbow. Yesterday I was vitality. Today loving industriousness. I'm excited to be in this day. I love that. Loving industriousness. Am I saying that right? Yes, industriousness. I love it. Miss Karen gets words for the day. This is part of her where she's at, she gets these words like she shared with me yesterday in that guided meditation for the mandala. I got my word and I got my shape and I got my colors, and oh, you guys, I'm excited to share it with you guys when it's done. It's not finished yet. I had to step away and do a little let this all soak in and continue. But I also feel the need to create art this weekend. Yes, I'm telling you, you guys, I can only speak from experience, but it's so funny to me because these things I was brought up in the belief that all of that is extracurricular activities, meaning you only get to do those fun things if if X, Y, and Z, and then there was never time with the X, Y, and Z, other things sidetrack. And yesterday, again, every time I take the time to stop and create and go within and really connect, I see how, just like when we're that frequency, right? No matter where we're at, we're transmitting an energy. And those are ways for me to transmit that rainbow energy, is through connecting and that creative flow coming through. And not about that painting. If nobody else in the whole world ever sees that painting, it doesn't matter. The whole block felt my vibration. And I guarantee the whole block felt Karen and I's vibration together. You brought two of us together. I promise you that our whole town felt that high vibe. That's the power of shifting our belief and our perspective in letting ourselves connect with that inner child and our intuitiveness and our creative side. We are here to be creative beings. We are made in the image of what? Oh, that's right. A creator who does not what do we, the one thing we always see in spirit that I can see, that me, is spirit is always creating. There's always something new transpiring. There's always something new happening within always movement, always, never stops. And that's what we are too. So it's silly that I'm saying it as it's coming out of my mouth. I'm like, how silly is it, Jamaica, that we disconnect from that, right? Like after the house is clean, but the house will not always be exactly. And here's the kicker. somehow as we get creative in doing these things, all the rest of this comes together in a different way that used to sidetrack us. They get taken care of, you know. It's interesting. Love it. Y'all come, we'll do it. I'm on an artsy roll, right? You are at an artsy roll, and I'm, like I said, I'm excited for Miss Karen to come and start teaching us some art. She's putting together some beautiful workshops for us. She is one of the beautiful souls that has really taught me how to step into my creativity. And I'm so grateful for that. That is a gift. I promise you, she's given me a gift when it comes to that is so great. And I highly recommend when she gets these classes together and if you're able to do any of her workshops, to come and participate and do them, because you will wake something else up in you that you're going to be like, wow, I've been stepping on my own oxygen hose all these years. Oh, she's, yeah, I need to pack my shift. Bipolar. Okay. All right. We can do that. We can pack your shift, girl. We can do that. We will work through that. Check your messages on Messenger. If not, I'll email you, and let's chat after this too, love. Okay? Let's you and I chat a little bit after this. All right, guys. Let's move into our inspiration. We've done our meditation. Let's do our inspiration and see what we have. I have the beautiful and amazing and wonderful Miss Deborah Purdue's Daily Gratitude Reflections, Volume 2, 365 guide 606. Okay. Do you know what the problem is? I talked with a friend about this morning. My brain goes 10 times faster than my mouth. So I have to go, okay, brain, let's slow down my brain to Earth time. Come into Earth time, Jamaica, back to it's almost like I feel like I have to go into slow motion. I know this might sound kind of odd, but I have to just, okay. Let's try that again. We're going to practice this together. Daily Gratitude Reflections, Volume 2. 365 Guides to Grateful Living. And it's by the beautiful and amazing Deborah Purdue. If you would like to get your own copy, graceofgratitude.com is where you can purchase it. And you can also sign up on her website to get an email Monday through Friday that is a gratitude. It's an inspiration. And that's where this book came from. It's a compilation of different inspirational daily quotes that she has sent out that she picked that was her favorite. And she's put it into one volume. Now this is 2. She's been doing this for several years. It's free to get on her email list. I highly recommend it, and I highly recommend the book. And Miss Kelly, I see your number. Thank you, love. You knew I was going to ask you specifically. Look at you all intuitively kicking in today. All right. Exactly, Angela. You nailed it. The thoughts, you're very right. It's like a whole different, it's like tuning. I have to tune in the dial to. Oh, it's so interesting, this new shift for me and my gifts. I can't, what is the word for geometry? There it is. I guess is what it would be. I keep seeing things Like even when we said that, all of a sudden I got this vision of my brain and it operating in the gears and exactly that, just like having to bring it into a different processor to get it through. Anyway, okay. Staying in this where I can. My beautiful sister Kelly picked the page today. So page 33 is going to be the reading number 66. I love you, sister. You are so intuitively on point today. Just so you know. So first off, it's the beautiful hibiscus flower. I'm just going to hold that up there so you get that beautiful, and notice that it's yellow. So our place of wisdom and our place of power and just, you know, the hibiscus, that's something else that I feel like might be a message for some of us out there. The name starts with a K, possibly. Love you. And all of us. Anybody it resonates with. But this is a big message, right? And it's Aloha Friday, of course, right? Aloha Friday is all about like, yeah, it's Friday. It's all about joy and happiness. It's the end of the week, and it's at the end of your day in Hawaii. They also have a thing called pauhana, where they believe you just go and you relax. Usually, it means having a drink too, but really, what it is just that relaxation time and the letting go of your day and gathering with friends. And it's actually really such beautiful. The roots of the things, the traditions are so beautiful when you look at it, because it really is powerful when it comes to our energy and we're letting go of and letting behind. And especially in Hawaii, they're all about the family and they're about enjoying life. I promise you that. They are all about enjoying and gratitude and being in that state of gratitude. They're very grateful. It's very grateful traditions. That's where I go with that. So page 60, or day 66 is what we're reading today. Angela says, that is it. You have to watch those videos I sent you. It's a lot of sacred geometry and moving between dimensions. Which videos did I miss that you sent me? I've been seeing 6 a lot lately, so it's amazing. Oh my gosh, my son told me a joke. He said, I burned my Hawaiian pizza. I should have used aloha temperature. That's awesome. That's a good one right there. That would be a cute little TikTok, like, that would be a cute little put together of some sort video. That's cute. That's great. Thanks for sharing that. I love that. Okay, day 66. I am grateful that I am not a hater, but a lover. Understanding the oneness of life, I know that if I hate myself. I choose love in all instances, knowing that anyone who promotes hatred or separation is just not understanding the unity that exists everywhere in everyone. So thankful to realize we are all connected and to act and speak accordingly with gentleness, kindness, compassion, and love. So it is. How beautiful is that? Dun, da, da, da. Fairies or unicorns? Kelly. Or both. I heard both. So fairies, yep. Looky there. Felt ya. I felt ya. We got time. We can pull from 2 decks today. It's a weekend. So let's see what the fairies and the unicorns have for us today. And so, interestingly, the fairies that want to come out and play are they're a little more, they're my fairy forest deck. And they are energetically, I want to say they're the more mature fairies. They behave a little more mature than the pixies and that fun, light, feathery, prankstery, little people-y attitude that some of them have. These guys are a little more, yeah, just, they're more to business. They're more about getting down to business, taking care of business. There it is. So I'm going to read this out loud, my beautifuls. So again, this is a collective message. But if it really resonates with you, and especially so Kelly, since you chose the cards, and just saying. If your name starts with a K, it might really resonate with you, but I don't know, maybe not. And we're going to pull from the unicorns too, guys, so we're going to get both. So no worries, everyone. Stay tuned. If this one doesn't resonate, then the next one's for you. But what is coming in right now is the Queen of the Darkwood Elves. Like I said, these guys are the ones that are a little more serious. They're not as, And this is talking about premonitions, foreshadowing, and mystery. So again, I'm being shown that you're sending your foreshadowing. But the foreshadowing is coming, it's like what I'm being shown right now, love, is past events projecting through you, casting out into something in the future that you think is going to happen elsewhere. So that's why it's coming up. And let's read this all the way so that we get the full message, okay? And it's number 40, by the way. Hello, my beautiful sister, Michelle. Welcome. Thank you for being here, love. Okay. Sometimes there is a stirring, a shimmering movement, subtle but unmistakable in the web called weird that connects us all. This is one such time. The Queen of the Dark Elves has come forth to speak with you and ask you to be aware that something is approaching. When she appears, there is a kind of foreboding and unsettling energy, akin to when a storm is gathering its power. There is a very potent force readying itself in your life. And while its impact is yet to be truly felt and experienced, it is best that you ready yourself now. So when this card comes, make good your defense. Tend to injuries and wounds, be they psychic, mental, or physical. Take care of unfinished business and bring in whatever you can. Gather up resources and be ready for when the moment strikes and descends upon you. Because something that was unexpected could have harmed you, could have taken you unaware. But now you are forewarned, and truth be told, you are forearmed. There is no cause to be scared, frightened, or anxious. This card indicates that you have time to prepare, grow stronger, and meet whatever it is that is coming face to face. You will move through the time you are now warned of, and you will be even stronger due to the challenge. But make no mistake, there is a challenge coming, and you can now prepare to minimize its impact and ride out the intense wave of energy in it. Ride out the intense wave of energy it brings into your life. So, sister, so gathering our forces, gathering our power, practicing this power of where your true power is, right? What do we know when we're in the midst of challenges? If we have our tools, right, locked and loaded, just like this is saying, right? If we have these tools locked and loaded, we don't have to foreshadow these upcoming events with fear and anxiety and stress like this is saying, but instead we can be ready to approach it, planted firmly, rooted in the ground, rooted in our energy, in our warrior-s goddess stance, right? Shining your light bright, shining who you are, and be able to conquer through this like it is butter. You will melt through it like butter and be like, oh yeah, that's right. Yep. So just don't be hard on yourself. Know that what you're feeling, love, you're connecting with your stuff. And let's chat a little bit more. And this is for all of us too, though, right? This is a collective for all of us. And then if that one didn't resonate, stay tuned because let's see what the unicorns have. What do they have for us this fine day? What could they help us to guide us through this weekend? Boom! It's going down. I know this. It's coming, but for the best. Sweetheart, you know, you've got this. You've got this. You know, they're just going to be totally confirming the elves message, right? You calling it out there. Yeah, Michelle's calling it out like it is. On point, sister. On point, right? It's so true. They are. Oh, and there they are. I love it. You're so on point. Oh my goodness. All right. Anger. Anger. When we can learn to embrace this anger, look at the horse, how beautiful, really, though, this glowing, right? That energy. Look at that glowing light within that anger is creating, that spark, if you will, that it's creating. And when it's taken and that energy is channeled into the right ways, it can be so productive and can create such beautiful, amazing think about how many things have been created out of anger, out of positive things, you know. Think about how many inventions there have been, you know. The bringing water into the house because people were sick of, right, that form of angry, tired of carrying the water around, right? Let's pump it in. This created a thought process, a new idea. So this, when it's used in productive ways, right, it is so good for us to have. And yet we spend a lot of time trying to pretend this is an energy that we don't have, or we try to stuff it and pretend it's not there, rather than really facing that shadow, facing that energy, and not Because the more we hide from it, the more we project it, the more it's there and we're holding it down, and it's part of what we're vibrating out because it's in our field. We got to let it go so that we're not vibrating at it, and that we can elevate and use it to bring us as a fuel into that higher vibration, that higher energy. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of our emotions. So somebody out there, all of us, me at least I can say, I can't speak for everyone, right? Anger is one of the biggest. I have had to really learn to work with anger and not try to pretend it doesn't exist or just don't go with it, because I was never, and I was raised when anger would come up, there was usually violence, not upon me, but everything around, like the whole world went chaotic, And so it was like, oh my gosh, anger was something I didn't want to have. I didn't want to, and I would hide it and repress it, right? And it wasn't healthy. So this is, we have to have these healthy ways to let this go, allow it to fuel us. Leanne says, wow, that goes with my meditation. And yesterday I was talking about when I visited a horse farm as a child and how peaceful it was. I had a spurt of anger for a moment yesterday, and I dealt with college and schoolwork. But back to the we are not sheep, and gotcha, right? I can imagine that, right? There's somebody else, right? Kelly's chiming in. I'm very angry, right? There's many of us. I thank you guys for being open and expressing this in the group and commenting and sharing that, because that lets us know we're not alone. It makes us feel like we're not alone, and we understand like we all have that emotion. Guess what? Anger is a human emotion, and it's not bad. It's an emotion that we as a consciousness, a lot of us, I think, as a human consciousness have deemed bad because of our past conditions, because of our past experiences. And the interesting thing of that is that's what keeps creating that same experience. And so it's the power we hold to go within and start changing how we use that anger changes everyone's consciousness and how they're able to use it as well, right? I love it. So today I've been reflecting on it, and boom, right? All right, well, here comes the next one, right? Partnership. So if none of those resonate, guys, here's the next. Partnership's coming in. Partnership. But here's the kicker. What do we do in here? We focus on the art of self-care here. And that's our intention when we're doing our card pull too. So that means, right, this is talking about self-care. Partnership and self-care. What? Wait a minute. Oh, you mean the art of self-care? Yeah. Now's the time not only for us to look outside, through coming within, but it's time to have teamwork with ourselves, guys. This is really what we're being guided towards, is to learning about ourselves, partnering with our minds, our body, our spirit, partnering with our own energy systems, our emotions, partnering with our own consciousness to bring these shifts, right? Dark elves and the unicorns go hand in hand. Always. You nailed it, sister. You nailed it before they even jumped out. I love it. So teamwork will give you better results. Think about that. And I'm just challenge yourself from it. How often do you fight yourself? How often do you fight against your own instincts, your own knowing you should do this, that, or the other for yourself? So maybe shifting our perspective, coming into partnership, not only with ourselves, but others around us too, right? Our tribe of like-minded people. When we share in the comments, things like that, we open up our mind, and we're in a partnership here now with our energy. We're sharing, partnering our ideas, our feelings, our emotions, so that we can grow and expand together. We're creating that relationship, right? Build that talented support team. And then if that didn't resonate, last but not least, if none of those resonate with you, we have one more. How about, I guarantee this, if this doesn't resonate with you, then you might want to go get checked out and see if you're still breathing because, celebration! Celebrate. Celebrate you. Celebrate how amazing you are. Miss Leanne says she was fighting herself yesterday. See? We fight against ourselves, right? And that's okay. It's okay, but when we can come into consciously and say, like, okay, cool. Okay, there was a resistance there. What can I gain from this? So that I can stop doing that. So I can come into partnership and be in harmony with myself all the time. And it's a practice, guys. We're not going to be 100% perfect at it. That's where that compassion and kindness with ourselves, right? And then celebrating too, remembering to celebrate, especially in those days that we have that wonkiness, that we have a little off step or a little fighting ourselves, resisting when we're in the resistance, if you will. Those are the times to stop and celebrate ourselves. Stop and not look at what we are resisting, but look at everything that we have embraced. Look at the growth, have the gratitude, shift your attitude, and then we're right back into that vibe that we really were wanting to create, and we're retraining ourselves, and we're slowly realizing that day by day that, we are still having that human experience, but we are now more in balance and understanding how to use these tools and this energy for ourselves. So celebrate that. A positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your successes and enjoy your achievements. Really enjoy it. Give yourself that hug, that pat on the back for showing up here. There's such a huge group of us that show up here every morning. And if we're not here, we come back and we rewatch, right? Celebrate your success. That's your success. Every morning that you're here, every morning that you take the time to give yourself some nourishment, that you feed your mind, that you feed your soul, right? That's a success. Success. You did amazing. You're stepping into your life purpose. Reward ourselves. See that in ourselves. Success. Celebrate every tiny milestone, every little tiny step. Success. Celebrate our success. Successfully successful. Success. I love it. Mage, welcome. I'm sorry we don't have the translator going to understand you, but welcome. I hope you can understand us somehow. So on point, I have had anger and fighting at home, and I got a revelation about how my feelings, judgments, and behaviors affect it, and that I needed to let it go because by being open and non-critical, you can get help that I need with love and non-begrudgingly partnership. I love that. And then she says, see, now I can celebrate love, a partnership, and not feel angry and alone. I'm vibrating, literally. I just felt this, like I got shocked of how transformative that is. And thank you for sharing that again with the group of how that affected you today and shifted you. That's miracles. Again, celebrate that success. There's a miracle that happened right there before us just through our shifting of our consciousness and our perception of understanding. We've now shifted your energy and it's done. It's done. Even celebrate our failures because they mean we tried and learned a lesson. Exactly. And you guys, again, that fire. Thank you for bringing that up, Michelle, before we go into our close here. But think about that fire, right? If we fail at something, supposedly it didn't work out this time, right? What happens? It sparks something in us that drives us in another direction, right? That creates. Failure is the beginning of a new creation. That's all it is. It is just a new step in another creation. It's another step in success. It's a stepping stone of success to getting you to the direction. That's all. So really, there are no such things even as failures. They're all just successes disguised as failures. All right, guys, I love you. Let's do our dance it out. I really am loving this. Exactly, right? And one door closes, another door is opening. Our failure is just another success waiting around the corner. In my class the other day, my teacher brought it up, and this just hit home to me so much. He had shared that he had went to his practitioner, and he had lost his job, and his practitioner said, well, congratulations on your new job. Okay, so this is great, right? And he said, but no, you didn't hear me. You don't understand. I've lost my job. I'm breaking out. I don't know how I'm going to survive. I just lost my job, and I loved that job, and oh my gosh. And she said, well, congratulations on your new job. I'm so excited for you. He's like, but you're not hearing me. And he's like, she says, yes, I am hearing you very clearly. But what I see is now you are open to receive this new job that's coming to you. And you weren't aware and open to receive that. And now the universe can bring it to you. So congratulations on your new job. And guess what? His light flipped instantly. And he went, oh my gosh, duh. And of course, he did have another amazing, wonderful job that appeared because the attitude and the shift and it was open, right? That's how quickly we shift. Vanna, I love you, beautiful. Thank you. Tell her I said I love her bunches. And I have a little something. I don't know if you want to tell her or not. I'll leave that up to you, but I'm going to be sending out to you and her in the mail. So you guys look out for that. But I have something for her. She just touches my heart, that Vanna. You want to talk about such an amazing rainbow of beautiful energy. I just can't wait to hang out with you guys in person soon one day. I really can't. All right, guys, let's dance it out. I'm learning. Let's see. Pauline says, I'm learning more and more to say less and walk away instead of fighting with people because I'm not beating them. Exactly. We're right. We get to choose. That's powerful. And you know what else I want to point out? The word that came to me today is courage. I just heard that courage. And Pauline, that takes courage. It takes courage for us to stand in our light and to be able to walk away and say, not today. Oh, she's watching with you already. I thought maybe she's come back and replay. Okay, well, good luck. Good then. Pay attention. Message me back. I need your guys' address, and I'm going to be getting something out for you guys this weekend, okay? So I love you. All right. Slowing my brain down again. Come down, Jamaica. See my vibration get all excited. I just love you guys so much. Let's dance it out. We've been doing our gratitude song, dancing it out. And I like that close. So let's do it. If you can stand up and join us for this, please do. There's some movements that go with this, and I do it very tropically, like Hawaiian. And what a beautiful, it's Hawaii Day. It's Aloha Friday. So let's dance it out. Let's see here. Sing it too if you'd like. It feels good. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude around me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude for me. Gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me,
gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 So
For you.
I'm grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful. Grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful. Grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So blessed. So grateful. Grateful. And every day I start my day by saying how I'm grateful. Grateful. I'm so grateful. Every day
I'm so grateful.
grateful. When I go to sleep.
I love you all. Have a beautiful, blessed weekend. I will see you back here tomorrow morning Monday morning at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come check out earthangelshheavensent.com for all of our fun and exciting workshops coming up. We have the visioning workshop coming up, and we also have some Reiki trainings coming up in February. If you come over to Earth Angels Heaven Sent, you can just click on the services, scroll over there, and scroll down, and you will be able to see all of the fun upcoming events. If you'd like to schedule an energy healing, a distance Reiki session, an intuitive session, those are also available right there in the services. And the healing wands are available coming this weekend. More and more, I'm adding more to the products. So not in the services, but if you scroll over to the shop and you check out the products, you will see the different ones. And we also have some different art going to be coming. So stay tuned for that. I love you all. Thank you for being here. I will see you back on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Mwah.